What's up, people? So apparently, everybody is outraged at Chris Brown because apparently he told a nightclub that no black women were allowed. And this is coming from Hip Hop Vibe, and the story is by Yuri. I can't even say this name, but anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into this and kind of break this down. All right, so the title of this article says Black women in London claim they were told no black girls allowed at nightclub during Chris Brown appearance. Okay, and here's a picture. Apparently, they were denied entry. So it says it's been another weekend for Chris Brown where he trended for the wrong reasons. This was due to him being bashed for being featured on Chloe Bailey's upcoming How Does It Feel single coming on February 24th. Brown cited how people are bringing up his 2009 domestic violence incidents regarding Rihanna, but don't keep that same energy for Christian Rock and Blueface. This month also saw Brown rant on Instagram after losing the Best R&B Album Grammy category to Robert Glasper. So apparently, Chris Brown has been in the news lately for his rants about how white people haven't been, criminalized or demonized for any sexual misconduct. And it's like, dude, have you forgotten about like people like Ron Jeremy? And then who is that other guy? Uh, let's see, Ron Jeremy. I'll at least show you Ron Jeremy. I can't think of the other guy. Ron Jeremy. So if you guys haven't known this, Ron Jeremy has been on trial for rape and all kinds of sexual misconduct. And then, of course, there's other like directors and producers from Hollywood that are also facing criminal charges. So, I mean, I don't know why he thinks that white people are not being demonized for sexual misconduct. It's clear, but he's probably feeling the heat lately, I guess, because of his Rihanna situation. But hey man, it is what it is. This is showbiz, you know what I'm saying? And this is Hollywood, and it's how it goes. But anyway, so let's go ahead and finish up. This says, however, Chris Brown is also now trending for even more bad situations. This is an issue that arose in the past as two black women in London claimed that they were denied entry at at a London nightclub. This is allegedly as a result of a rule of no black girls allowed. Let's see. These two women were initially on the VIP list for this club, but were still denied entry. As a result, Brown has still yet to respond to these claims. Okay, so I can personally vouch for the fact that that is true. I've met several club owners before, and they've admitted to it. They've said, hey, uh, they'll mention it to their security guards, or they'll mention it to their staff and say, "Hey, it's looking a little dark in here." So, depending on their venue and where they're located and who they're trying to attract, they're going to be very selective on who they allow in their club, and that's just business, man. That's I don't think that's racism. It's just the way it is. But um, yeah, that's how the world works in Western society. So, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this video real quick. Anyways, I think he's just trying to get attention. But let me just speak for most men here that if you're a famous music artist, you are going to want your selection of women that you prefer. Okay, whether or not he's into white girls or black girls, I don't think really matters. But I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, in his defense, he's a multimillionaire music artist. He's going to want a certain type of woman, and especially when you have this much clout, you can pretty much pull whoever the hell you want. And I feel like just women in general are going to be upset at the fact that he's selecting who he wants in clubs, nightclubs, and whatever. I mean, it's kind of like this, like R. Kelly. I hate to use R. Kelly as an example, but yeah, what R. Kelly would do is he would hold these concerts and tours and whatnot, specifically for the purpose of attracting women. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, some people get into the game for the money, some people get into the game for the girls, some people get into the game for both. So yeah, it's not uncommon um for music artists to use their fame, their fortune, and their clout to attract women. I mean, this is like old stuff. This is like old news, you know. So I don't feel like he was, trying to be mean per se. He was probably just targeting a certain audience for his own personal lust. I mean, that's just normal. For example, so if I was to go to like the Philippines or something, I mean, and let's say I'm a famous rock artist, okay, I don't want to see too many American girls in there. I don't want to see too many chicks that are like of my own race. And the reason is because I want to experience some, Filipino women or whatever. It just really depends on the area. So, I mean, especially if you're Chris Brown, you got millions of dollars, you have time to burn, money to burn. I mean, you don't want your own all the time. You don't want your own race of women all the time. I mean, it's just how it is, you know. So yeah, I mean, good for Chris Brown. I hope he gets with tons of white chicks. I mean, that's just what I would do. I would do the same exact thing. just, just saying. Yeah, I'd go to all the countries. I'd be like Thailand, freaking Chinese, Russian. I would want them all. I would want to dip myself in all of them, and experience a lot of these women of this world. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for today. Chris Brown, well done, sir. And yeah, man, I would do the same exact thing. So, you guys have a great day. I'm BP signing out.